nailing the US model, which is, I think, a significant improvement. You know, the little gripes that I have with it, the little complaints are really relatively small. I know I have reviewer brain and I'm kind of broken in that way. There were two big areas that I had concerns or problems with. Firstly, let's just say user experience. They talk about how they need to do the job of being on top, and that's great. That makes me happy, but I'll be honest, it wasn't a good beep, and you need a good beep. It really kind of bothers me because frankly, it was messy and a little bit annoying. It just irks me, and I don't want to be irked. It's done so much that kind of wound me up. And as a result, for me, that was a kind of deal breaker for the US model. Now, I thought it would be interesting to compare this to this new version of Grindr. I used Grindr to do a lot of testing, and I have to say, very good. You'd really have a very good time. We'll go into it in a little bit more detail in a second, but I also talked to Lance Hedrick, who did a lot of testing for Grindr, along with, I think, some other industry experts too, but Lance did a lot of testing because I messed it up the first time. I just felt like I was just not bright enough to kind of cope with the information I was presented. Always embarrassing when it's on YouTube forever. Have they fixed those issues? Is this now a Grindr that's going to be easy for me to recommend at the end of this video? To highlight the changes they've made, a really specific instance, particularly useful to me, the little fin. Just great. Tons of sweetness, nice body. This makes way less mess. For me, it is a massive quality of life improvement. Now, this is just pure speculation on my part, but I feel like people would just choose this every single time. But an important caveat, without fin generally. The left digit, perhaps the most important digit, was a 2, and that just doesn't really delight me. To remove points of frustration, a 3 here massively improved it. So it feels like I'd be interested if it was with fin and didn't do some of the annoying stuff that this does. I just feel like it'd be so easy to recommend it, but at the same time, it's not that annoying. And in terms of summary, I have to say I'm pleased with the changes that have been made. I think it's simple in all the right ways. This is an easy recommendation from me. Now, this particular Grindr is going to go to one of my Patreon supporters. They support me very much. Oh, that's very nice. That is nice. Derailing myself immediately. I'm trying to wrap up here. How has your experience been with it? Has it been different to mine? I have heard people having different experiences. So if you're having a different experience, if you want to share how you're getting on, leave me a comment down below. We would love to hear from you, and I hope you have a great day.